The Dyson Show! And the final installment of DysoVision.
You are thoroughly enjoying DysoVision.
Hello. Are you deaf? If you've just answered what to that question, chances are you are. Deaf anonymity is nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I'm deaf, and I bet you didn't even know it. I couldn't believe my ears when the doctor told me I was deaf. I was defeated until a friend of mine told me about Fred's School for the Deaf. At Fred's, they assigned me my very own dog, gave me lessons in Braille, and found me a high-paying job. I am now employed at Fred's, teaching the deaf how to breathe normally. If you want to hear more about Fred's, simply write to Fred's School for the Deaf, 32 Ear Street, San Francisco. That address again, Fred's School for the Deaf, 32 Ear Street, San Francisco. Thank you.
Later this evening, on the enormous movie, see the television premiere of Ball, starring Linda Lovelace and Don Knotts. Due to subject matter, most of the movie has been cut out, so enjoy a few minutes of Ball tonight at 11. At 10, the blind, deaf, totally paralyzed private detective, John Stiffbody, goes against impossible odds as he tries to find his telephone. Tonight on Stiffbody. Now stay tuned for the informative and often controversial Lou Borden Show, right here on fictitious DysoVision.
Good evening, I'm Lou Borden, journalist, critic, and foremost authority on everything. Here with my wife, what's her name, with another program of poignant, relevant talk and interviews where I tell it like it is, no holds barred. Now, as we always do, my wife, will read me questions that our viewers have sent in so I can answer them as honestly and intelligently as I can.
Lou, Jose Goldberg of Detroit asks, how old are you?
That's none of your filthy business. Jesus!
James Earl Ray wants to know, do you think there was a second gun used in President Kennedy's assassination?
President Kennedy's what?
Assassination.
When did that happen?
Over 10 years ago, Lou.
What? Doesn't anybody tell me anything? Jesus! Well, now let's pause and we'll be right back with our interview with Bob Lee, longtime anti-busing leader.
Roads. Pretty remarkable achievements. But with these achievements always come more questions. Which side of the road should we drive on? What color should the center line be? Should we pass on blind curves? At TWR, we're working on complicated problems like this so that you don't have to. TWR, our name says it all.
For our interview tonight, we have Bob Lee, anti-busing leader, who has written a book entitled Buses Are for Commuters, Not for Students. That's right, Lou. So you're against busing, huh, Lee?
That's right, Lou.
Well, Lee, after the third paragraph, it becomes arousingly apparent that this is, by far, the best piece of porno writing I've ever read.
Makes you want to go back to high school again, doesn't it, Lou?
I'll say, Lee, the part where the cheerleaders and the bus driver...
Read it for us, Lou. Read it.
Surely, but let's break for this commercial and I'll take it from the top.
Airplanes. A pretty remarkable achievement. But this achievement created new questions. What do we do with it? Roll it? Fly it? Load it? At TWR, we're working on complicated problems like this so that you don't have to. TWR, our name.
This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, this station will undergo a test of its emergency notification system. Help! This has been a test of the emergency notification system. If this had been a real emergency, you would have...
This was DysoVision.